Yeah. Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prime time, baby. You know what it is. They try to count us out. They wanted to see us fall, but never. We back, bird.
Hey, yo. You know what it is, man. Bishop Brigante. This is my co-defendant.
Listen, man. My name is Drect Brigante. A lot of us got them Brigante.
GTX. The GTX conglomerate.
Yes, sir.
Co-founder. Well, no. You're still the founder.
Oh, grind time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
So, even if your grandfather did this shit.
It sounds so crazy because I feel like, what was I, like 19 or something when I got involved? Crazy. But you was probably around that age too when you started battling, huh?
No, when I was battling, I was way younger. Yo, welcome to Organized Culture. This is the show where every week we try to organize the culture one episode at a time.
Yes,
This episode 24.
Damn.
We got to talk
24 weeks. 24 weeks in.
We got to talk about what happened this weekend. Specifically, I need to know right off the bat from the chat, who won this battle? Who won this battle? I know the fans won. The card was incredible. Couple slip-ups. Talk about that later.
Yo, chat, let us know.
I need to know who won this battle.
We want to know who won. Who do you guys think was performance of the night and what was battle of the night? Let's go. Warner Telly, man. If y'all don't know, dope writer. Man, he's been covering the scene for a long time. Proud to have you in here, brother. Thank you for all the love, all the tweets during and after the event.
Yo, so Drect, let's get a quick. Let's get your quickest. I'm at the event. I'm hosting the pay-per-view. Let's get your quickest recap of your experience going to this event. What up, Slam?
So first of all, there's people in the chat asking where they can see the battle. It's on YouTube right now.
All of the battles are on Rap Grid.
Yeah, I was about to say all the battles are on Rap Grid. It's a VOD right now. But if you go on YouTube, Red Bull, shout out Red Bull. I know you saw me plugging on the
I saw you. I saw you working. I saw you working.
Money. You're trying to get this sponsorship money.
Get that paper, baby.
Well, we did get the sponsorship money, but we're trying to get a lifelong partnership with Red Bull. But Yeah, they uploaded it to their channel. So, am I saying it right, Bishop? They had to tell me how to say it right 45 times. Red Bull Battaglia.
You got it.
Battaglia.
It was good.
That's their channel. Aczino is a 99-time champ. You know what I'm saying? But it's on YouTube right now, so make sure you go watch it.
What up, Trez?
So, yo, here we go. So, Lush, salute to Lush. This is the hardest I've ever seen him work in my life. You know what I'm saying? He was busting his ass. And I walk in the venue, and Disaster's like, yo, look what I put on the wall. And it's a big Grind Time poster. And I'm with the original logo. And he also has like this glow in the dark light up GTX like clock. And then he has the GTX poster right there. And like that kind of set the tone for me, because I was like, damn, man. Like Diz really wanted this to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He called me 2 million fucking times over the last few months to make sure that I understood how much he wanted to be involved. You know what I'm saying? And Lush really busted his ass. So, you know, Lush was kind of pacing back and forth. Like, you could tell he was just like, yo, this is my first time back out. Like, I hope it's a success. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so we get there. Battlers start filling in. Nope, there's no shows. You know what I'm saying? Everybody starts filling in. Everybody was at their hotel. Everything is cool. Now, for me, I had RX and Beast Gatlin ready to do the commentary. But I kind of known going into it that there's going to be a lot of Spanish-speaking viewers from Mexico or other countries that are already hip to Red Bull Battaglia. And I made sure I hit up the guard, June Peace. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, this is a funny thing about June.
He killed it, by the way.
What'd you say?
He killed it.
Did you can understand the English and Spanish?
Very great work, yeah.
So I hit him up, and he's the dude that, like, when I don't know something about battle rap, June always knows.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, yo, you don't remember? I was there when Lux battled Mook. It started at 7 p.m., but it took 8 hours because they had 9-hour verses. You know what I'm saying? He knows every weird stat. And also, he's bilingual. So I said, yo, June, coming to the event? He's like, yeah. Yo, I think I need you to kind of stand in, even if it's for me, and do some translation or some bilingual commentary for the crowd. And I feel like that right there took the commentary to a whole nother level. I felt like it was professional. You know what I'm saying? Avo got the cameras right. Shout out the whole Ruin Your Day team. But the way Red Bull had, you know, the cans behind us, the way everything was set up was perfect. And then the way we weaved June in and out was dope. Like, how'd you feel about the commentary as a viewer? Because I didn't watch it back yet.
I thought it was great. I feel like between you and June, you guys were really just right on top of it. I feel like Beats and RX were, you know, they were there and they were doing their thing. They were dope. I just feel like you and June were like zeroed in on the task. You know what I mean? So you guys were definitely, and I think that Beats and RX gave a little bit of a relief to like such a focused commentary. So it was kind of like a good little balance. You know what I mean? It's good. You know, it's a little mix of both.
One of the memorable parts for me was when me and Beast were betting candy bars on the victory battle.
Bro.
How did that come off?
Bro.
You know what's funny? That's not what I meant. But then when Beast started laughing, I was like, oh, we got to stick it out now.
Bro. So you are you talking about what I text you?
Yes.
Bro, that was flagrant. Red card on the plane. I'm sitting there watching it. My girl's there, and I'm dying because you're like, yo, I'll bet you 2 chocolate bars, and then you're like, matter of fact, I'm gonna put this organic some avocado oil on A-Verb. I was like, what? Yo, bro, I was in my house and I was like, yo, what did you say? Nah, I ain't letting that fly, bro. I text you right away. I said, did you hear what you just said? You said that on air? What's wrong with you, man?
You know, it's like 40 seconds back, so if I said pause, everybody would have just got confused. So I had to just...
Bro, it was funny, though. Because, like, I'm surprised you didn't catch yourself. Because it was just, but it was like, it was flagrant, but it was one of those ones where it was easy that you wouldn't catch it because you were in the moment betting or whatever. But yo, if I was there, if I was sitting next to y'all, I there would have been like, "Hey, yo, that was fun."
Hey, baby.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot.
But it was funny though. I feel like there's a lot of funny moments. And
I don't even think people really caught on to it because it was me that texted you. You know what I'm saying? You brought it up right now. It was
thank God nobody smoked me.
Yeah.
I will say, I think that
I'm gonna put this avocado oil.
it was. See, if I use
and avocado, it's the cameraman.
Chill.
You was gonna put that avocado oil?
Entendre flagrant,
bro.
But I did think it was clever though. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't structure the sentence properly. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that was flagrant.
Nobody said pause, but that was the first pause ever on camera.
Yo, when you looked at my text message though, did you?
Yeah, I did. I felt the pause. And
I bet you looked at your phone like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I did. I probably walked off camera after that. Like, yo, June, tell him in Spanish.
So I'm going to put the avocado oil. Yeah. Imagine you said it in Spanish, but you bet.
Yo, what if someone said pause in Spanish?
Yo, bro.
So look, right?
The warlock said, "I'll raise you 2K right
Chill. Yo, this episode ain't coming out if you can't.
Yeah. This episode ain't coming out, but you did.
So look, so with the commentary, I thought it was good because a lot of times when I'm on camera, I feel like I take the boring, analytical.
Not even though. Not even.
This one was good though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You were on top of it.
So, as far as the battles go, let's get into it. First battle of the night was Reverse Live versus Don Marino. Something that I want to say about this event is that, it was when the event first started, the crowd was decent. We were like, okay, cool. Could be more. Cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we were looking for people to cater to the crowd with Spanish bars, right? So something that a lot of MCs have trouble with is trying not to say the obvious, right? When they do these battles. So people didn't want to come in there Mexican pride. And Don Marino, I think, was in the mindset of like, I don't want to just cater to being Mexican.
Right.
It might look corny. But I think in that situation, it played into their favor because only one, I will say this too, it was a Mexican crowd, but it was also a grind time crowd. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? People were listening intently to bars instead of saying to every bar. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I always use this as an example. When Hollow battled Joe Budden, I think he tried to be a little too creative. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because his biggest bar was like the 112 Joe to see. You know what I'm saying? People wanted him to talk about the ex-girls. They wanted to get on him. And he tried to go unorthodox. And at the end, he was like, I probably should have structured it a little bit differently. Right. And I feel like that is a lesson to be learned for all battlers. Sometimes you got to go obvious to play to the crowd. Just don't OD on it. I kind of want
to set this off, though. I want to say something about Reverse Live because Reverse Live has been in this game for a long time, right? He takes big breaks, but when he does show up, you know what I mean? He's hella active. I need to see, and this is like constructive. This is not hatred. This is not whatever. This is for real constructive. Right. Like Reverse Live, man, he be jumping in these battles. Like in each round, almost as if he's like in the middle of a verse. I know, like the way he can act.
You're saying like he doesn't have an intro or an ending.
Yeah, like there's no build up, there's no middle, there's no ending, right? So like, I think that the thing about Reverse Live is like, bro, we know you can spit, we know you can rap really well, we know that you got multis, we know you got the package when it comes to like rapping. Actual rapping. However, moving forward from this event, my constructive criticism, what do I know? My constructive criticism is, listen, start structuring your rounds so that you've got an intro, you pull everybody in. Because it's dope, but it's not dope enough that somebody that's like in the current wave of battle rap, the way the fans love it right now, you've got to have this kind of structure. Now, sure, you could just come out rapping or whatever. Some people do it, but I think that for Reverse Live, it's not coming off and complimenting him the way I think it could be if he takes this approach. Because he has some fire shit in there. Had he built up to that shit with, intro vibes and whatever, I think that shit would have had a more of an impact. And when he said that thing, like when he started going off in his third round about him not being able to speak Spanish that well, and him being from a Latin community, and but he's a white guy, whatever, but he's basically, I'm more Latino than you type vibe. Mm-hmm. And then he has that haymaker when he says, I can't wait to see the face on the bitch at the taco stand when I have to order for you. Like, bro, so like he has haymakers, but he's got to set it all up, because I don't want Reverse Live to like fizzle out somehow because he gets discouraged because it's just not hitting for him the way it should be. Times have evolved. I think it's time to like, you know what I mean?
Let me say this about Reverse Live. I think you're right. He has those big moments. My favorite line when he did that whole build up about the quesadilla, like, and you be putting American cheese in them.
Yeah. Like he was cooking.
Yeah. Well, first of all, because I see people saying Reverse Live is half Mexican. I think his dad is half Mexican. I think that's what it is.
Oh, so he's like a quarter Mexican.
Dirtbag Dan is half Mexican.
Yeah, Dirtbag
Dan is half Mexican, and Reverse Live's dad is half Mexican.
And what's his name?
If y'all see this, and I'm wrong, correct me, but I believe that's
Frack is half Peruvian. I'm Peruvian.
You full 100% Peruvian.
Nah, not full, but more than half. And no, Frack is half Peruvian.
Oh shit, I didn't know.
We said it on the show when he was on the show last week. So with that being said, anyways, so that's my constructive critique, because listen, Reverse Live could rap. He was rapping. I just think that a little adjustment where he kind of like, sets it all up and pulls you in, and he's going to be fucking, I think he's going to have an incredible next couple of years if he continue.
I think this was big, and we won't talk about each battle for this long. But
right.
This was big because I think if you remember, Dizaster's first battle on Grind Time was against Reverse Live. Reverse Live was always dope, but never made it over the hump, just marketing wise and fan base wise. So I feel like this was another shot, and he's starting his second career with a 30 over a known battler. Right. And for Don Marino, I think he just gotta. He has to keep the crowd in mind. And I will say this, for cats that are coming from URL or RBE, like, and weren't a part of the original Grind Time wave or never been to a Grind Time event, the crowd is different. They respect bars, but they also react to different things in real time. So you're not going to get the consistent, especially with something like this where a new crowd is also in the building.
Right.
Not a new crowd because they watch battles, just not the battles you're accustomed to. So I think being versatile and knowing how to, if this doesn't work, quickly go to plan B and have backup bars is something that cats are going to learn when they come on GTX. So
what do you think of my critique?
Of Reverse Live?
Yeah, like
no, that's something I never thought about before. You know who's kind of like that? Psychosis, remember?
Yeah.
But I feel like his style has so much energy and he was so loud.
You know
who Myers is kind of like that too, bro.
Nah, but you know who else is kind of like that?
Ooh.
But in the tournament, he kind of like started fighting. He's had moments. He doesn't always do this, but sometimes Pass does that. Sometimes Pass all of a sudden out of nowhere just be like, he's just going, and that's when he's in like a different kind of.
Well, I will say this though, because I just said Danny Myers. I think Pass and Danny Myers both got a little philosophical deep to their intros, and but they get right to it. But you know who does exactly what you said? But he is one of the most effective battle rappers, and we're gonna get to him in a minute. Mac Myron. He just start in the middle of the verse, and that shit worked. Yeah, but he's so charismatic that it's funny. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Reverse is dead serious.
Right. Right.
But yeah, salute.
Maybe he needs to like pull back on the seriousness a little
Right.
bit. I want to see him continue. I don't want to see him get discouraged, right? I want to see him continue and get better, evolve and get better. I think lyrically he's there, but
just you got almost everything. You know what I'm saying? Reverse Live has almost all the tools.
Right.
You know? So yeah, let's go to Holmesie to God and Fate. Now let's speak about these battles like this. I can tell you the in person how I felt, and you tell me how you felt at home. So let's start with you, Holmesie versus Fate. How did you feel about that?
I think Fate is incredible. I think the crazy part about Fate, I'm going to be quick, is that Fate is doing so good. I don't think he's winning the battles, but I think he's doing so good against all these legends that he's been battling. And he's doing so good that his losses they're not looking bad for him. They're like looking like, oh shit, well, you know, you're battling this guy. This guy's you're battling Paz. Paz is a fucking demon, but you're dope. And everybody's saying that at the end, yo, Fate is dope. And I think that was apparent again this weekend. Fate was on his shit. He's here to stay. He's trying to fucking let you know what it is on camera. It looked great. Holmesie, to me, was next level. I thought he adapted well. I thought he was sharp. I thought he was clean.
Right.
I thought that you can see why Holmesie is becoming such a staple already because of the way he delivers his material. I just think Holmesie is incredible, bro. And it looked good to see him. It looked good to see him on camera cooking. He was cooking. He was comfortable.
Now, I feel like when Calico was a little younger and he was like just getting his feet wet and battling, he had this too. It's like a poise, and it's the way you talk, and it's a and it's just your overall
conviction
persona. And I feel like Holmesie has shades of that when he's talking and saying his shit. And
he believes in himself for real.
Exactly. Now, see, being in the building and had the element, like I was looking at a lot of the Mexican fans who came to see Aczino because they started filling in at this point. Mm-hmm. And I was looking at them to see what they were reacting to. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them were like, and I was sitting there thinking like, okay, who's going to be the first one to crack the code? You know what I'm saying? And so I noticed, now mind you, as there were certain battles where I walked down into the pit because it was like that circle that we're known for. But I was standing up on the stage by the commentary table, just listening down.
Right.
And Fate, like you could tell that when I talk about the Mexican crowd, Fate was having punchlines, and it was kind of just like after a while. Holmesie was kind of like, he got some claps, he got some, oh, that was hard. So I was like, okay, they respecting the talking in here too. You know what I'm saying? But there were a lot of fans in that circle listening intently to everything they said. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, well, this might be taking respect to another level. Because it's not that they don't get it. Because Holmesie even said at first he thought they was hate. And then he was like, oh, like they just listening to the bars. But I would have preferred a little more reaction. But I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm interested to see what it looks like the next one. But I think the consensus has Holmesie getting that, like you said. But I think my prediction is this: and then within the next 2 years, Fate will become one of the premier punchline battlers. Yeah, I don't know what battle is going to set it off. We're going to try to get him that right matchup that highlights his style properly and let the fans.
Yeah, he's gonna get that first real kill against somebody that matters, and that's gonna literally set it right off. That's gonna set it, and then it's gonna be Fate conversations every Wednesday. Who's next?
So let's go with Chef Trez and Saint. Now, when I was sitting there, it looked like Saint won the first round to me, and I was standing right there. And the last, I think Saint definitely won the third. I don't forget which round. It was the second or third. I felt like Saint definitely won. But I thought he won the first. Then as soon as I walked off, everyone's like, nah, Chef Trez definitely got the first. And I'm like, my perspective must be all messed up. You know what I'm saying? Because, I was getting Instagram videos. I was doing all this stuff. But did that battle seem closely contested? Did it look like Saint won the second 2 rounds? But because I see a lot of people saying Chef Trez bodied it, and they can't wait to see him again. So maybe it's a great battle.
Yeah, I think it could. I actually think it could have went 2-1 either way. That's where I was thinking about it. Um, I can't recall each round by round. I just remember writing down that I thought this could have been 2-1 either way. Um, I think Trez. I think was it in the second round where he tried to just go off freestyling for a minute, and it wasn't exactly hitting, but I think that might have had something to do with the crowd. But yeah, I don't know. I think it could have went either way. To me, I don't think that the battle kind of like lived up to what we hoped it would have, in
Right.
my opinion.
See, now there's a dude on in the bleachers with the because they had we had like bleachers like a VIP bleachers thing set up for
Yeah,
people to sit down, and all the Mexican fans bought that out immediately. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And there was a dude with the Mexican luchador mask on, and I was like, "Yo, I know Chef Trez is gonna be like, I even brought Rey Mysterio Jr. That's one of them things." I was waiting for him or someone, and no one said it, and I was like, "Damn!" But I think Chef Trez versus Saint was definitely a. I think it was one of them battles that didn't have huge haymakers, but it was consistent, good performances from both of them. I feel like we seen them both do better, but it was just a dope battle.
I
You
like
know,
both of them. I think they're both dope. I want to continue to see Saint continue. I want to see him just he still had one of my favorite lines in the whole tournament. You know what I'm saying? Like
which
I
one?
like Saint.
Which line?
It's the one where he said to Nan, he said, your kids could have had the fruits of your labor, banana peels slippery." Yo, it's like, when he said, I probably butchered it, but it was
He
fire.
said something to Cyborg Family Man too about like shooting brains on someone behind him or something. I forget what the bar was, but
Like
that was
he's got those.
yeah.
You know what I mean? He's got those. Just a little bit more, and he's going to be one of those guys. What were you going to say next?
So let's go to Big T and Mac Myron. Now, before we get into that, Bishop, 'cause I'm gonna let you talk about this one, man. Before the battle, me and Beast Gatlin were on the stream, and I was saying that this could be the first 30 of the night. And he was looking at me like, "Nah, man,
Yeah,
what are you
you were
talking about?
crazy.
Big T's a legend." And I said, "Listen, I know he's a legend, and from what he did against Lou Castro at Midnight Madness, if he puts together 3 of those rounds, yeah, it could be the greatest battle ever. But we haven't seen him come with 3 crazy rounds in a minute. I don't know if his heart's not in it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Big T. You know what I'm saying? But Mac Myron is one of the most dangerous battle rappers. In
Period.
my opinion,
Period.
he's one of the only ones to beat A-Ward since A-Ward's run began a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? Do you think he beat Big K in the RBE battle?
I didn't even see that battle.
Yeah, so it's on YouTube.
Mac Myron battle Big K? I
Yes.
didn't even see that battle.
So
Wow. I did not know that.
so there
Listen. I will say
Mac
this.
has had a lot of excellent battles, is what I'm saying.
Bro, I will say this.
Hmm?
When I heard one of Big T's homies behind him, like saluting something Max said, and Big T looked at him like this. He looked at him like, yeah, he's different. He's different. he was telling his homie that Mac was different. Like he
Right.
wanted him. I don't know if you couldn't hear it obviously live, but when you watching the playback, something that Mac was saying or something he was doing, and Big T's homie was saying, "Yo, this guy's fucking nuts." And Big T looked at him and was like, "Yeah, he's different. He's different."
He's crazy, bro. But
He's
even
nuts.
beyond that, I want to get into the candy bar thing real quick before we go, and then you take it away. So, when Beast is saying, "No, man, I think Big T can get it. I think Big T can get it." RX had brought 1,000,000 candy bars for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying, and dressed up the table in Halloween candy, mad Reese's, mad Snickers. I don't think there was no Three Musketeers, thank God, because them joints is trash. You know what I'm saying? And nobody want no damn nougat, no whipped nougat. You know what I'm saying? But it's punishment candy. So I pulled out a bunch of candy bars and I said, "Yo, bro, I got this many candy bars. I got all my candy bars on Mac Myron." And Beast was just like, "Yo, that's messed up. You gonna bet candy bars on this battle?" and I didn't think about it, but it was funny as hell. But yeah, I walked away with all the candy, man, because Mac Myron is extra dangerous. And
I actually bet somebody on a Mac Myron versus Cash Money battle during the King of the Dot tournament, and I bet some dude who was like on the King of the Dot talkback group, and he was like, "What? Nobody want to battle me? I got whatever on Cash Money." He wasn't his homie or nothing, but he's like, "I got whatever on him." Boom, boom, boom. So I was like, "Boom, okay, I bet on Mac Myron." 250 or whatever it was, might have been 300, something like that, right? Yo, that boy never paid me, dog.
Got the money.
He's a cornball. Whoever, I can't remember his name, but he's a cornball.
Yo, speaking of bets, Loso owe me $50. I just remembered that. We bet on Brooklyn versus the Celtics. Game 3. He said Kevin Durant wasn't going to go down 3. We made the bet live on Twitter. I got the money. Celtics with the sweep.
Let's talk about the Raptors about to make history, coming back from a 3-0 deficit.
With that,
How'd they turn it into 3-2?
James Harden, bro. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
They're out of here, bro. They're out of here. The Raptors are about to do They're about to be the first ever team in the history of the NBA.
You want to bet on it?
To come back from a 3-0 deficit.
Do we want to bet on it?
You make your bet, bro. Thursday we're gonna tie the series. After that, we're gonna win.
I'm gonna think about it. If we're gonna bet, we're gonna do this live on Twitter the right way. So let's talk about how before we move to the next battle, Big T said this is his gang sign. Let me get a bit of that.
Mac Myron said that.
Yo, that was when the crowd officially erupted and woke up. He had the whole crowd doing the "let me get a bite of that, let me get a bite of that" gang sign. Bro. That shit was crazy. Bro. That was crazy.
Mac Myron is an alien. There's something wrong with him. Nothing but love for my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit.
Epic.
Nah, bro. Listen, Red, what are you talking about? Go look it up, man. There's never been a team that come from an 0-3 deficit in the history of the NBA. Go look it up.
Hold on. Wasn't it 3-1?
It was 3-0.
No. When LeBron and Kyrie came back, it was 3-1.
Yeah. That's why Nick Nurse was on the news. And Nick Nurse was on the news, and he was like, they were like, "Oh, what are you gonna do? No, nobody's ever come back." He said, "Well, we're gonna go out and have a good time because once it's 3-0, then it's not something that they've done, and then once it's 3-2, now it's 3-2."
One game at a time. Now that'd be sad as hell. I don't want to see that. But you from Toronto? I like the Raptors. I'm not the biggest James Harden fan. So it is what it is. So real quick. So we got a recent boost in viewers. There are a lot of Spanish-speaking viewers in the chat. Bishop, can you translate this?
Nah. I told you, no. I'm only good.
Listen.
I can only speak Peruvian when I'm in Peru.
Okay, I see gringos. I see gringos right here. He's talking about Malo is bad.
Yeah, it's sad that these gringos.
Those gringos, the whites.
Yeah, he said.
Listen. Habla poquito. I cannot read everything y'all are saying.
No entiendes.
Yo, I'm about to call June and tell him to get in the chat. Like, yo,
hit him up.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna call him. You call June real quick. June, you're gonna have to save this chat, man. We might have to get June on the show to do the what you call.
Yo, G, what up?
Yo, June, you busy right now? You live on Organized Culture right now with me and Bishop.
Oh shit, let's get it.
yo, so we're doing the show right now. We got mad Spanish comments and we can't read these joints. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, yo, we need June to come on the show.
Oh, the guy said the bad thing is that the gringos live locked up in their world. He's got to come on the show.
Yo, you got to come on the show.
And listen to my father. If my father
right now,
if my father's watching this show, listen.
I'm gonna text you the link. Just click on it. It works like Zoom.
Oh, all right, bet.
He said Aczino the Gotti.
I'm gonna text you 1 second.
Yes, right? I understand. Yes. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
We're gonna get June on here to provide his perspective.
Oh, he said the problem is white people live in their own little world. Who's he talking about? Who's he talking about? Yo, we are going to talk. Is he coming on?
Yeah.
Send him the link. So
right now.
So listen. Okay, so what's the next battle? So pick Mac Myron 3-0.
Yeah, Mac Myron 3-0. Let me get a bite of that gang sign. Yo, ignore that thing you see. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just sent it to him. He should be on anytime soon. All right, the next battle is A-Verb versus Pass. A lot of people's battle of the night.
Let's have the conversation.
Now, to me,
you go first.
In the building, I felt like Pass won, but it was a good battle. That was just my initial in the building reaction. Now, mind you, I couldn't hear every single bar, and I was looking at 10 different things during the battle. But it seemed like Pass was kind of winning, and then when Pass said, yo, Kevin Samuels, that's how you talk to a bitch, I was like, he did that properly. Now, A-Verb was spitting. He was spitting, but I didn't hear every single thing he said from where I was standing. So when I got online, I was like, oh, let's see if people had A-Verb winning. I mean, Pass winning. And I saw overwhelming votes for A-Verb. Then I saw a lot of different arguments. You know what I'm saying?
Turn your phone.
Was good.
I'm bugging.
Was good.
What up? What up? What up? Welcome to the show, June.
Appreciate you, brother. How you doing today?
We wonderful, man. We recapping here. We're on Pass versus A-Verb now. Drect.
Yeah.
I got 3 words to make this a question.
Okay.
Are you bugging? Are you bugging?
June, what I just told him was, you saw where I was standing in the venue, right?
Yeah.
I was standing on the stage for the most of the battles, right? I said it seemed in the building like Pass won, but I couldn't hear everything that A-Verb said. And when I got online, it was a whole bunch of people saying that A-Verb won. Then I saw arguments about it.
A-Verb took a superhero and made him mortal. He made him mortal.
So you thought it was that overwhelming?
Yeah,
I thought it was an excellent battle.
I think it was a great battle. I think it was dope. I think that A-Verb got the assignment, and his strategy was way better.
Now, King of Jacob, he said escucha. I know what that means. I was listening. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I didn't say that in my opinion, Pass won. It just seemed like Pass won the battle. June, did you feel that way?
It definitely did. You got to understand, we was like at the top, at like the table and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it seemed in the building like Pass got his point across better. Like he was projecting a little bit better. Mind you, there was no mics either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and it was a big ass building. You know what I'm saying? Full of like mad Mexicans that didn't even really know English like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. But
Verb for me was like, it was like, listen, I know what you do, and what you do is amazing, but check this shit out. And I felt like he spoke to him like Pass that hasn't been spoken to in a long time.
Yo,
it was different.
So real quick, right? Well, first of all, cocaine VZ, but we're gonna get back to that in a second.
I might have to watch it again. But I'm saying, in the moment, bro, I was like the face.
Yo, June, I'm gonna need you to do us a favor, right? We're gonna put some of these Spanish comments on the screen, and we're gonna need you to translate because we don't know what they were talking about.
All right, let's do it.
Right? So here's the first one.
Pero sí, Aczino ganó. So he's saying, yeah, so he assumes that Aczino won.
Yeah.
Oh, he's assuming.
Yeah.
He's
Alright.
basically saying, I think he won, right?
Lo
No,
malo,
this is the white people live in their own world.
malos es que los gringos viven encerrados. Well, it went away too fast. But I think what he was saying was that the Americans live closed in their own worlds.
Oh, so he's not saying white people. He's saying Americans.
Yeah, gringos is like Americans. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Es diferente porque ellos no. It's different because they don't understand Spanish.
Okay. Oh, hold on. What? Oh, you put one up there, Bishop, right?
Oh, sorry, keep going.
Pero ni siquiera van a otros países de hablar inglés a competir. They're saying they don't go anywhere else, any other countries to compete that don't speak English. You have all the reason. I don't know what that was about though.
So they listening to us speak and then responding in Spanish. How you expect us? I said poquito.
I'm lost on that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo,
something stumped him. Wow.
Yo, man, whoever wrote that, please come back and translate, say it a different way. Yo, June, please tell him in Spanish to come back and say that. Leave it. Make that comment more apparent.
Póngase ese comento otra vez si tú estás escuchando para que podamos a traducir más mejor.
Yo, June was basically like, yo, don't ever comment again, my guy. What are you doing on the page?
The way he types certain things, I don't know. I don't know if that was like a little, he can't really spell words correctly, but.
Yo, one more, June.
All right. I don't know buscar batallas de raperos de English. So he said now he's interested in finding English-speaking battles.
So see, this was a good move because it put a lot of people from around the world on to what we have going on. So A-Verb and Pass, where Bishop says A-Verb definitely got it. He was able to hear all bars, and the camera angle was real good. That mic quality on the stream was real good. So I know everybody heard everything all the battlers said from where I stood. Now, mind you, June, whoever had the best projection was winning.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? In every battle, that's what it seemed like. Because if you turn your head this way and rap to the camera, it was over for the crowd.
And the first person to show me that that night was Mac Myron. When he went like third, you know what I'm saying? I believe it was when he went versus Big T. He was the first battler of the night to really project and get his shit across. And like when we seen that, because you know the first two battles, there was like, oh, we was kind of worried, like, yo, are people really gonna react? Whatever. Mac Myron came in and showed like, yo, I'm about to show you how to do crowd participation. Remember like the little sign shit he did? I forgot what he did.
Yeah.
I thought the gang sign, and then like, you know what I'm saying, people that didn't even know what he was saying just did it with him. But yeah, it was dope.
Yo, you know the crazy thing is, man, it's like Pass has been on such a run where he's really, you know, he was just showing that he was a monster in the game. And again, I just feel like he just bumped in a Verb when Verb is just next level, man. I feel like he diffused any type of energy that Pass was going to use against him, and that's not easy to do. So I had to go into Verb decisively. I would have to watch it again to really make a final judgment call on it, but that's my call.
All right, so, yo, June, real quick, before we get into these last two battles, can you please tell our Spanish-speaking audience that we're going to be talking about Disaster and Aczino in the next 5 minutes. Hold on. Don't log off. You know what it is.
How many more battles we got before we get into it?
We got to talk about Geechi and Clean, then we got to get to Disaster and Aczino.
All right, cool. So, para todo el mundo que está escuchando, tenemos one more battle que vamos a hacer un review que vas a hacer el Geechi con Clean Paper. Y después de eso vamos a entrar para hablar en discusión de Aczino y Disaster. So, por favor, si estás mirando, dale 5 minutos para que nosotros podamos hablar con ustedes. Gracias.
Yo, June, Bishop, tell him what you thought about that stream, because we heard you were saving lives up there, June. I got that text like 10 times, like, yo, June is body in it.
Yeah. It was necesito. It was necessary. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus, but I know if my pops was sitting next to me, he would have been like, what's going on? Right. And you were on point. And, again, like, I'm Peruvian, but, you know what I mean? I grew up in Scarborough, and there's like 7 Peruvians in our city, right? So for me, when I'm in Peru for a couple days, I'll catch on and we're good. I'm flowing. But I'm never going to sit on a live and act like I know what I'm doing. It's not going to happen. You were a lifesaver for the fans, for everybody that didn't know, and I just appreciated you being there to represent the way you did, and I think you should do this more often.
No, I appreciate that, bro. You know what I'm
It was
saying?
dope.
Brett giving me that shot, bro. Like he know, man. At first I was like, yo, I don't know, man, if I can really go up there and do it, you know, but I'm glad that I did, bro. I took that leap of faith, man, and it worked out, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I got better response.
It was natural. You were natural up there.
Yo, another thing too is that you weren't just there as a translator. Like you knew what you was talking about in English and in Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, I assume in Spanish. I caught like 8 words. Like, oh, he said yo soy. Oh shit, I know what that is.
Yeah, man, Mexicans, bro, after the joint, man, like inbox me on Twitter, like, you know.
Oh, that's
I'm not even these comments are weird. Okay. So right, let's get in the kitchen clean and Geechi got it to go.
I mean, in the building, see, Geechi had the tricks for the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And Geechi wasn't on his A level. Like Mike, you know what's funny? I don't even think on Mike P he was on his A level. I just think his whole demeanor was just killing the approach Mike P came with. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think Geechi was like a B+ in this battle. You know what I mean? It was still good, but I think Clean was on like an A.
Yo,
you know what I mean? But that doesn't necessarily mean Clean won though. But that beginning, how he started the battle was crazy.
Yo, listen. One thing. listen. Sunday Venom. I love all y'all, man. The good guys and the bad guys. I love all y'all. I pay attention to details. I fuck with all y'all. Anyways, here we go. Finally, somebody pulled up and did not give a fuck in front of Geechi Gotti. He talked that shit. He stepped up and said, yo, fuck you, type shit. And was like, yo, was with the motherfucking shit. And you know what? Geechi Gotti loved every fucking second of it. He didn't come in there and get humble with him, scared with him. Kitchen clean, pulled up, and talked that shit. And I was here for all of it. Geechi Gotti is fucking... I will never complain if somebody puts Geechi Gotti on their Mount Rushmore. I will not complain because he has arguably transcended every other battler in this current climate, this era. He has done things that has not been seen in any era. He's gone crazy for so long. Kitchen Clean pulled up and was not fucking bothered. He wasn't frazzled. He was talking that shit and didn't give a fuck. And I was hoping he was going to do that, and he did just that, and that's why the battle was so dope from both of them. But I'm going to...
He's doing it.
Getting that shit to Kitchen Clean, baby.
Oh, he gave it to Geechi?
I might be giving it to Kitchen.
I thought you said Kitchen. Okay.
Kitchen.
I might be giving it to Kitchen, bro.
I had Clean in the building 2-1, man, to be honest with you. Rounds 1 and 3, and then whatever.
Definitely won that first. That
round
whole.
He impersonated Geechi Gotti on, bro.
That's the first round.
Whoa!
The building, Bishop, I lie to you not, bro. I was looking down at my phone, and I heard him speaking that shit. I had to look up, like, yo, and I was like, oh, that's Clean, bro.
Wow.
Like,
flawless.
Right.
Every fucking bar.
like once again, June. I don't know if you could tell, but from where I was at, I couldn't tell who was winning that joint. But I just knew both of them was doing good.
I like Clean's approach, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of things coming up. He got the jazz. Right. You know what I'm saying? I know he probably couldn't give it like his 100%, but like Clean, like especially because you know people counting him out, especially because you know his prior performances as of late hasn't been up to par. So like they see him going against Geechi, who's like the fan favorite in LA. Like it's crazy to see him come in there and like be so comfortable with him and like talk to him in his city. For me, and like that shit was amazing, bro. So like all that fact alone, I had him winning.
Listen, if Clean had like, you know, drawn back or like, you know, show any signs of like just like a little bit of frazzle or intimidation, I wouldn't have felt this way.
Yeah.
But bro, listen, Clean is very funny too, bro. He's very funny. He can rap his ass off, and I think that you're right. He took the exact approach he should have. He was with the shits, and I think Geechi loved it too. You could tell. He was like, shit, like, you know what I mean? Somebody's talking that shit to me. Finally. Because nobody really talks that shit to Geechi. Clean did that shit.
I mean,
what was your thoughts?
I'm going to watch all these back again so I can have the same experience you had, Bishop. But, yeah, I think I don't. It's fair to say Clean won that joint. So, last battle. So, June, me and Bishop going to talk about this joint. I'm going to need you to talk about how you felt, but also translate for the fans. You know what I'm saying? Because they in there heavy. They done since you came on, the views done doubled. I don't know what you did, Joe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna need you to just let them know we about to get into that battle and just consistently. You already know how we do it.
Okay, can I start?
Yeah.
Go ahead, start in Spanish, Bishop.
No.
No, but June gotta let them know first. June gotta get an intro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let them know I'm going first.
All right, so tenemos el cosa de DIZASTER con Aczino. Tenemos Bishop Brigante que ahora va a ir primero y él va a decir de ustedes el recap de que él pensaba de la batalla.
So hold on, real quick. Someone posted this in Spanish and then someone said pause. I have to know what this says.
Me siento como cuando los indígenas cambian oro por espejos. Le mandamos al mejor de los nuestros. Something about change, like I feel like with somebody changing in the mirror.
Yeah, then someone came and said pause.
Yeah.
Someone said, yeah, death pause.
Kind of weird.
All right, yeah, so pause. Pause to you, Hagaha Los Totaro. Pause to you, bro.
I'm gonna take pause. No gay shit. I'm gonna actually put pauses with everything I'm about to say, so we could do this together.
Oh Lord, no! All right.
I have never seen or heard of Aczino before this match was announced. That's your turn. Say what I just said.
Oh, you want me to repeat it to him?
Translate it, yeah.
So Bishop está diciendo que él nunca ha oído de Aczino antes de esta batalla.
I had little to no expectations when he was going against an MC of DIZASTER's caliber.
Él no tenía ninguna expectaciones cuando daba una batalla con un MC como DIZASTER.
I have no idea what he said in the second round.
Que él no tiene ninguna idea de qué dijo Aczino en el segundo ronda.
But I am declaring that Aczino won that battle 2-0, first and the third, 100%.
Pero que como quiera está diciendo que Aczino ganó la batalla 2-0, los primeros dos rounds, 100%, no debating.
I felt like he stuck to the rules more because the third round was supposed to be half and half, and I feel that Aczino did more English in the third than DIZASTER did Spanish.
Okay, so él piensa que Aczino se pegó con las reglas más y que las reglas fue que un round fue inglés y uno
my mind was blown at how incredible his English was and just his delivery in all three rounds. I think Aczino is incredible, and I'm looking forward to him battling Mac Myron at Grind Time X. Incredible.
Increíble por ser estos rounds en español y en inglés, que nunca he visto partida así y que está muy impresionado con
Yo, June, the audio cut out a little bit.
All right, where we left off at. All right, so que él está muy orgulloso para él y él dice que está muy impresionado con Aczino y que él está esperando que él hace la batalla con Mac Myron de Russia. There you go.
All right,
Aczino 2-1.
So Aczino 2-1.
He don't even know what was said in the other rounds.
No, but yo, even yo, shut up, Chris B. This guy said Bishop talking slow, like dude can't translate. Nah, my bad, Drew. But yo, I'm just trying to make sure it gets fucking, you know what I mean? It gets said properly. But yeah, like it don't even matter if I don't know the second round because I know some of it, and you know what I mean. Like I know some of it, but not enough clarity for myself to be like, yo, this is a fire round. But to know that was his first English speaking battle ever, bro, he was cooking. He was saying some shit that I did not expect him to say.
Yo, the crazy thing is he started it perfectly because he was like tomato, tomato,
yeah,
tomato, potato, vegano, no bacon.
Just put it in the Google
Translator. That was fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo,
that was crazy. Because I'm like,
the whole joint yesterday, bro, on VOD, man, and that shit was insane, bro. Like in the building, you know, we was there. Like I couldn't really catch anything, bro. Like like the way he broke down, like for him not to speak English at all, and to come out the way he did, bro, accent or whatever, like it was amazing, bro. Because like I told you before at the battle, like he didn't even want to do the interview in English because he don't even speak it. But I guess you know you sit there and you memorize around and you memorize sounds and different stuff, like different inflections and stuff. And he just got it down, bro. But if you ask him to speak a lick of English, he's not gonna be able to, and that's just amazing to me, bro. For sure.
Yeah, I was talking to him in like sign language mixed with broken English and 5 Spanish words at the hotel.
También.
Like, man, you killed it. He's like, I killed? I was like, no, the battle. Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh, yo, I gotta say, yo, Drect, and you can translate this too. I'm not even boosting, bro. I think Aczino had better English rounds or material than Oxy did, by far. By far.
I like that. You think I'm just Joseph Stalin on you? That shit was.
Yeah, Joseph Stalin on you.
Yeah,
you mad because I'm Joseph Stalin on you? Yo, but see, when it comes to these battles where someone is battling in a different language, a lot of it is that we're just impressed that they reference something that's so deep. Part of it. Because for Oxy to know the Stalin on you shit, it's even like if his man told him, that's like mad crazy. You know what I'm saying?
How am I saying his name wrong? I said Aczino. What am I saying wrong?
Aczino.
What the fuck did I say wrong?
Yo, they're gonna keep putting hella culo like Telemundo. There's hella culo on Telemundo.
Let's talk about disaster Spanish round. Wow.
Yeah. So June, if you can translate this too, can you talk about for the English speakers that are watching this, talk about what Aczino said in Spanish, because I didn't watch it with the subtitles yet, and can you also talk about what Disaster said in Spanish and kind of compare the two?
Right. I'm trying to think of certain bars right now. I'm trying to, it's kind of put on the spot. Disaster, he said a lot of things, man. He had like a dope line, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you in my country, and like ain't nobody, like your day ones ain't behind you, but behind me, I got the whole, like my family, like Grape Street. But he said it in Spanish where it connected, you know what I'm saying?
That's when he was like, mis hermanos.
Yeah, I got
mis
hermanos key with me, and And then Aczino, he had like a real dope line. This is what I remember. It was a standout punchline he had like in the Spanish round that he was saying something like. Can
you say it in Spanish too?
Yeah, I'm saying in Spanish. He said something like, si los mexicanos se dejan en los Estados Unidos, la economía se caiga. Si los árabes se caen en los Estados Unidos, cuántas vidas se salvas. And what he basically said with that was, he was like, if the United States, if Mexicans left for one day, the whole economy would drop. if A-Rad left the United States, the whole lives would be saved. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was hard. You feel me? Like, I was watching the battle last night, like I said, and when I seen that, I was like, ooh, that's hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, so that was like a dope angle he had, man. That's what I can remember, like off the top of my head.
So
like,
with his whole Spanish, because I obviously I didn't know who won the Spanish round, and I'm like, it's one of two things: either Disaster is doing what Aczino did in the first round and just impressing people because he can even speak Spanish,
for sure.
Or and also in the beginning he was like, mira, I forgot. Oh, you thought I was going to spit some shit
like that? Yeah.
That shit. I'm not pronouncing it the way you're saying I'm pronouncing it, bro. I didn't say Aczino.
Aczino.
What's wrong with this guy? Come on, Mike P. Step your game up. I said
That shit was
Aczino.
hard. Hector said something that mi vieja elegante, tu vieja elefante. That's what the disaster said. So he's saying like my bitch is elegant, your bitch looks like an elephant.
Yeah.
yeah, that shit was hard.
Yo, let's talk about where this place is disaster right now, because as far as I'm concerned, this is by far transcending regular battle rap. This is uniting the world in various markets, various languages, various cultures. The hate on Disaster needs to end. He needs to be respected and placed amongst the conversations again where he used to be placed. All bullshit aside, you got to give this man his flowers for being able to do things that I doubt anybody would do in this culture currently. Anybody. If anybody that doesn't speak Spanish ever, to take a battle and battle a whole round of Spanish and a half a round of Spanish, I don't think anybody would do that.
No other high level battler is going to even attempt to do that. That's first of all. Second of all, not every other battler is going to even care enough to reach out to the top people from other countries and see the vision on what it could do. Like that Oxy shit, like, yo, he was getting interviews on Vlad and everything after that. Like, people were jacking the wave Disaster created. You know what I'm saying? And now look what's going on. I think Disaster, if you didn't think he was on Rushmore before, I feel like he definitely got to be on Rushmore now with the Mooks, the Luxes, or whoever else you have up there, for the simple fact that he has a skill set no one else has, and he's the international ambassador for battle rap at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was a champion in Canada, got a celebrity from Russia to battle. You know what I'm saying? Got the biggest battler, you know what I'm saying, in Mexican history, is Central American history. Really, he's the biggest battler in American history out of all the Americas.
Yeah, I agree.
The North American champion, you know what I'm saying? He's battled in Arabic in the Middle East. He's battled in Australia, Sweden, England. Like, who else? His passport is crazy. Yeah, and on top of it, he got Megan Good and was at Taylor Swift's birthday party. Like, come on, son.
Taking selfies with Kanye and shit.
And come on, man. Who's doing this?
Or,
you know what I mean? So my vote is Disaster on Mount Rushmore. But
and I've seen this battle in like 4 different languages, bro. No lie, bro. Like, it's crazy. He used Syrian in that battle in the Middle East, Spanish, English, of course. And then when he battled Iron Solomon, if you watch it back again, he actually had like half a round in German, acting like Hitler.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Speaking fluent German and that shit, like it's hella impressive to me, bro. Like, you know,
translate that for us.
Que puedo hacer un asesino si es
terrorista es suicida. I know what that means.
Yeah, that's the shit about the, you know, bomb terrorist shit that asesino.
Yo, when he battled Louis, hey, gracias to that guy that gave us $5. When he battled in Flip Top, did he do any Filipino? Did he speak any?
Did he? That's a good question. I don't think he
Tagalog. So in Philippines they speak Tagalog.
I couldn't remember the fucking dialect.
It looks like Tagalog if you write it down.
Yeah, I know Tagalog. Did he do that?
I don't recall him speaking Tagalog in that battle.
Yo, June, we got one more comment I want you to read. I don't know. This looked like a good one.
Oh, that's a bar from Aczino.
What did he say in that bar?
Mis tíos atravesaron el desert sin avión. So my uncles went through a desert without an airplane para que los explotaran. All right, so they went through it with the airplane for it to explode. Your uncles atravesaron desde el desert y se lo subieron a un avión para que lo explotaran. All right, so he's comparing like their uncles. Like, my uncle did this to make the shit explode, and your uncle went up in the air and made a bomb explode.
Yo, no, it's crazy. Disaster should change his name to Global Disaster.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him up with that. I'll say Bishop said to change your not like your handle, but like that your tag name to Global Disaster. That's hard. So June, who did you think won that battle? Like, in real time? Did you catch all the bars in real time?
Yeah, I mean, not as much as on footage and shit, bro. But in real time, I think I had it the same as I do now, man. I have Aczino winning the first two, and if you watch the interview afterwards, Diz actually kind of admits that as well and throws that in there, like, yo, you know what? I think he got the first two, and then I was watching the third last night on video, and that's when I realized how crazy Diz's third was. Like, if you go back and watch it, Diz's third is insane. You know what I'm saying? In that third round, you know what I'm saying? And Aczino, he did great too, but if you know Spanish. Let's keep it 1,000 here. He kind of slipped up twice in that battle, lost his footing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I think Disaster got the third a lot more cleaner, and like the shit that he was saying, they kind of he kind of started rambling off a little bit at the end. But
I know a lot of people in the comments though, they were saying, this is he's not doing a lot of Spanish in this round, because there were a lot of people in the chat were going, yo, it's supposed to be half and half.
You don't care about the rules. If I know June, you don't give a damn.
Credit to Aczino on that too. His third round, he definitely stuck to the whole Spanglish shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like the parts, to his credit, the parts that he did pause at, I guess, was like him interchanging from the English and the Spanish. So I guess how hard it could have been on his end to do that shit. So you know what I mean? He definitely was like, you know what I mean, flowing back and forth with them shits, bro. So I was highly impressed with that for sure.
So did Disaster do better in Spanish than Aczino did in English?
In English?
That's the big question. And can you pose that to the chat too?
All right, so ¿qué ustedes creen? ¿Que Disaster hizo mejor en español que Aczino hizo en inglés? Y déjenme eso en el comentario para que nosotros podamos discutir eso. So to answer your question, bro, I guess it comes down to time limits in this battle, and it's crazy, right? Because we're talking about Disaster and time limits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Disaster actually stuck to the time limits in this battle, if you go back and watch this shit, and he kind of complains about it and shit. He does. You know what I mean? Aczino kind of double wrapped Disaster. You feel me? And this is crazy. You know what I mean?
Wow. And
I think he fit more content in his English round than what Disaster put in his Spanish round. Now, Disaster sounded a little bit more fluent in Spanish than what Aczino did in English. That's another case. You know what I'm saying? He sounded a little bit better, but you know what's crazy? If you know Spanish, Disaster, when he was speaking Spanish, you can still hear the Arabic in him while he's talking.
I can hear the Arabic in your Spanish.
Like Arabics talk from like their like esophagus.
Yeah.
So if you hear Disaster's round, he's talking like he's still doing that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? While he's speaking another dialect. You know what I mean? Where Aczino, he just had like the real heavy English accent, but you could tell the way he was putting it together. Like, yo, bro, he had some punches, bro. Like that Galaxy Note joint that he said, that shit was fire. Like, he had a couple.
Oh yeah, Galaxy Note was crazy. That was like his best bar.
Yeah, bro. That's like, that was like my favorite bar from the first round, to be honest with you. So it's up for debate, but for me, bro, I mean, they were both highly impressive. But the fact that Aczino doesn't speak English at all, bro, like he can't even have a conversation. Disaster probably could sit there and splurt a few sentences in Spanish maybe, or whatever the fuck the case may be, but this guy like doesn't want to speak English because he can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's right. Insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we giving this battle out of 10? Did it live up to the hype?
I thought it did, man. I mean, I think it did what it was supposed to do as far as bring two international genres together, you know what I'm saying? Bring their awareness from Mexico over, and then, I mean, Drect was there. You like I said earlier, like the building was filled with Aczino fans. I never seen.
By the time we got to like Mac Myron versus Big T, the crowd was packed. There was and Aczino walked in, and
he walks in, bro,
running
like,
to the VIP.
Aczino, like I've never seen somebody's name get chanted in battle rap like that. Like before you even fucking get on stage.
So how do you guys rate it out of 10?
I give it an 8.5 to 9. Like the battle itself, you know what I'm saying?
You Drect?
8.5. I'll say. I was already going to say 8.5. I wasn't jacking your.
Yeah, I would have said a 9. I think it definitely lived up way past my expectations as far as what I thought, Aczino was gonna do. And
yeah, I want to show y'all something in my phone real quick. Now, I made this comment on Twitter where I said this joint looks like a Mexican versus American boxing match. Like, it's crazy. Look at this, y'all. This is footage I took from my phone during the battle.
Yo, it was
So
a World Cup.
bags and all that. Like,
I don't know.
what song is that, June? What the hell song is that? I know you're not Mexican, you Dominican.
I don't know.
Yo, if you Mexican and you in the chat, what song is that? Tell us the song and the artist, and what is the importance of that song.
Si tú
Hey, yo, June, you know,
ponga eso en los comentarios de la canción que puso Drect ahora. Y si tú sabes el título, ponlo ahí abajo para que nosotros lo podamos saber.
I'm gonna play the song one more time. I don't know what that was, but it sounded like the Liddy Canelo intro.
hey, yo, you know the city Higuain? Higuain? Precioso.
Yo, this is the greatest comment we've ever had on the show. Y'all ready for this? The greatest comment in the history of organized culture.
Go ahead.
Hold on, where'd it go? Oh, I got it. Appreciate you, bro. We know, bro.
Saludos.
Okay, hold on. All right. I think they know this joint.
Yo, he got a
This dude said it looks like my cousin's watching my dad sing. Here we go, right here.
Hermoso Carino.
Vicente Fernandez, Hermoso Carino.
Hermoso Carino. How do you say take that fucking mirror down in Spanish? Oh, your audio's gone.
Yeah, you muted. You doing sign language, June.
Oh, let me take that off. Wait.
Did you mute him? Oh, we muted him.
Nah, I tried to unmute him when I saw that he was muted.
Oh, June, it said your mic isn't connected.
Oh.
We hope June Peas is all right. We hope he is all right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's probably getting a call. You got a call, huh, June?
What does this mean? He said, why do I need a lozenge now? What's going on? How do you say take that fucking mirror down? I should have asked my dad that.
Somebody said it right here. Look. Is that it? Or did I just click some wild disrespectful stuff?
That's tumba. Yeah. That's tumba. That's like, knocked down to espejo. Yeah, espejo is the mirror. You feel me? So yeah, baja tu espejo ahora. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that'd be dope.
Yo, you know what's so crazy is that, like, obviously in English we have like 99 words for everything. Then we got words that look the same but mean different things. And I always say, oh, it's the same.
But English is like the hardest language to learn because we have more of that. You know what I'm saying? Compared to any other language, but Spanish does have its cases too. Because
I was thinking while Aczino was rapping, like, damn, like something like, yo, I'll pop the 9. Is it like I'll bring out the 9mm and shoot it at you? Like, like, does it translate like that?
Nah.
But you have a word like pop instead of shoot.
The 9s, 9mm, 9 is everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So I guess, you know what I'm saying? You could be like, el 9, you know what I'm saying? El milímetro, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
El 9 pop. I'm about to start saying that. Yo, el 9 pop, you heard?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So, all right. So, appreciate everyone tuning in. So we got the prelude card out the way real quick. In June, stick around for this and let them know too. We're gonna talk about 2 more battles real quick, 10 minutes, okay. And just let them know that you'll provide a little bit of translation.
Está bien, so tenemos 2 más batallas que vamos a hablar de eso y yo voy a estar aquí para hacer el traducción. So ustedes ya saben, espera y no te vayan para ningún lado. Estamos aquí.
Where are we going? Kings versus Queens?
Let's go to Civil War first.
Okay.
So Civil War.
Well, Kings versus Queens next, right?
Yeah, Kings versus Queens. We'll do that last.
All right.
So June, just let them know real quick that this is a URL card. It's on Caffeine, and it features.
What is this? This is the most random match I've ever seen, bro. What's going on here?
What?
DNA official?
Yeah, so it's a female male. It's an intergender 2-on-2, and then Sue Surf versus Cortez, which is a grudge match. Can you just let them know that real quick?
Yeah, so tenemos aquí este card que se llama Civil War. Y esto va a estar en el URL. Esto es con el Smack. Y estos son con compañía de battle rap que es muy grande. Y esto va a ser en what city is it going to be in Direct? You know?
Oh, that's in North Carolina, Charlotte.
Okay, eso va a ser en Charlotte, North Carolina. Y eso viene ya la semana que
Oh,
viene.
you know what? My bad. Kings and Queens is in Charlotte. I don't know where. Civil War might be in LA.
Okay, so disculpa de Kings and Queens, que eso es otra card, que eso va a ser en Charlotte, North Carolina. Civil War todavía no sabemos dónde nos va a estar.
How can Civil War not be on caffeine?
Oh, Civil War straight to the app?
And Civil War is a straight app battle. So,
what?
Ustedes tienen el URL app application, ahí tú puedes bajar ahí para que tú puedas ver los batillas. Esto no va a ser en vivo, it's not going to be, no vas a hacer en caffeine. Tú tienes que mirarlo en el app, o tú puedes ir para el evento. So I let them know basically like they have to go see it in live or catch it on the app because it won't be streaming live on caffeine.
So Direct, let's just do a couple of
speed
these.
Round. Let's do speed round. Speed round for Civil War.
Swamp versus Dot. Swamp.
Yeah, arguably a 3-0.
June.
Yeah, I say Swamp 3-0, man. It's like Dot be rhyming like what is he talking about sometimes, you know what I mean?
All right,
classic after classic after classic.
All right, drugs versus franchise.
I like that.
Man.
Oh, that's gonna be a tough one.
This franchise first battle back since COVID, right? So I think he got more of a chip on the shoulder with this one. So off of that alone, I'm just lean towards franchise 2-1.
I think drugs has gotten really good lately, but franchise got to be sitting on bars, like Jim said. I go 2-1. And you from Toronto, so I already know what you about to
I think those 2 rounds you guys are gonna give him are gonna be the most dirty fucking rounds. It's gonna be a long night for drugs, baby.
Oh, man.
Toronto's back in the motherfucking building. Franchise 3-0. None versus Sharon.
I'm gonna say Sharon 2-1 because I don't want to downplay Nun's skill. I think he's been killing it as of late, especially in the Snake Eyes battle. No, the battle before Snake Eyes. He battled JC and then he battled someone else before Snake Eyes. June, who was that?
All right, so he battled Danny Myers, didn't he?
None.
Oh, I thought you meant Sharon.
None.
He battled JC and he battled on Midnight Madness.
Yeah, he battled Snake Eyes on Midnight Madness.
Before that, he was in the tournament, I believe.
He had an impressive battle against someone. I forget. It was on Caffeine.
He got on the same card that was Geechi Gotti versus Math. No, is that what you're talking about?
He battled JC on that card.
Oh, maybe I'm just discombobulated, but I'll give Sharon 2-1. Sharon is reaching legendary status, bro. Like
I don't think None. I think that Sharon will easily be able to dismantle anything that None says. I'll be very impressed if None wins a round against Sharon.
All right, so let me be devil's advocate here, right? So I got Sharon, well not Sharon, sorry, None winning 2-1. Reason being, they're gonna be in North Carolina, and that's where None is from.
Oh, nah, but just come on, bro. You know what Sharon do. And North Carolina is your state, and your boy right there got a shirt that say cornflakes. And this is the same bars that Norbs ate.
Your face.
Now, Sharon got certain intangibles, bro, that None doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he could take everything None says and just go throw it back.
But as far as actual material and then just location and place that they're gonna be at, man, I got None with the upset, man. That's just me. That's just me.
So, I might want to bet you on that match off camera. Let's go. Luke Castro and Jerry Wess.
I think Jerry Wess is dope. I like a lot of his battles, but I think that Luke Castro is just on one with the delivery and with the charisma and just the way he speaks to the crowd. And I think coming off of L, you know what I'm saying, Luke Castro is going to have like we said earlier, have a chip on his shoulder. So I think he's going to win this one handily.
I agree.
Yeah, man. I think it's like a mirror match to me, man. Jerry Wess and Luke Castro, bro. Like they're both animated. They like doing like a lot of proppy shit. You know what I'm saying? And stuff
that's
like
good
that.
though. Yeah.
Like adding like extra spice in their rounds and stuff like that. So I can't call this one, but I've seen Castro versus Clips last month, bro, and Castro showed me some shit with that battle, man. I mean, I feel like he lost, but he did amazing, man. Like, like he definitely did. And if he comes like that again, I don't see Jerry West taking that. So
Yo, Jerry's the one that does the swiper talk, right?
yeah, he does all that extra shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He always adds extra shit in his rounds and all that.
I like that scammer boy. That's big over in Toronto.
Jerry, man.
Yo, look.
I'm mad, bro.
So, DNA Official versus Jack Boy and First Lady Flames. It's kind of weird because they're doing Kings versus Queens and then they're teaming up. I don't like the fact that they're doing that back to back, but I feel like it ruins the battle a little bit.
I'm not sure I'll watch this battle. Might be a smoke break.
It
might be a smoke break battle.
I don't even know what to think. You know what? We're gonna talk about that again after Kings vs Queens is over because I feel like we're disrespecting Kings vs Queens talking about that battle.
Yeah, okay, so last one, Sue Surf, Cortez. Go ahead, June.
I got Surf 3-0, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, yo, say that in Spanish. Say that in Spanish.
I dare you.
Surf 3-0, man. 3-0, Surf. You know, veo Cortez ganando.
Yo, listen. So real quick, and make sure you ask them this too. So for all our Mexican homies in the building, or just our Spanish speaking homies in the building, maybe English is second language. How do y'all feel about Cortez being a Latino battle rapper? And is it disrespectful to have Sue Surf 3-0 on the back of the Aczino battle? Are y'all tuning into Cortez? Let's go, June. Ask him.
Wait, hold on. Before I get into that, I know it's something asking me and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like, yo, you Spanish, bro. You going against your peoples and shit. Like, you know what I mean? But you know,
Almost blasphemy.
Yeah, I ain't biased, man. That's all it is, bro. Just as far as skill level, as far as being on that big stage, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess now it's gonna be like a medium stage because it's not like, you know, like the Atlanta card or what it would have been and shit like that. But ain't no Cortez seeing Surf on the big stage, bro. If it was like a small setting, like caffeine joint, like, you know what I mean? Like,
it is a caffeine joint,
but like a little small studio in LA.
It's
like,
on the stage
type
though.
Joint, I get it, like a volume, but on a big stage, bro. Nah, bro. Like Surf is way more electrifying. He gonna shake the room better than Cor. You feel me?
I think Cortez been really quiet lately, just kind of observing, like Batman. You know what I'm saying? Just watching over everything. I think this is going to be a very, very defining moment for Cortez.
And you know what? I take this back. I won't say 3-0. I'll give him 2-1. You know what I'm saying? Out of respect.
Now your heart said 3-0, bro. You thought about it.
Nah, I mean, because I'm thinking about it now.
Heart,
because
bro.
how can I give somebody something 3-0 that's not known for having 3-4 rounds all the time? Even regardless of his past 3 battles or whatever have been like flawless or whatever. But he does have a track record of not doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's fire.
I see the Boricua shit.
That's fire.
That's hard.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yo, you should have did a Mexican flag one, bro.
I got that.
And have me rock it to the battle. I would have rocked it on the
You
commentary.
didn't say nothing about nothing.
I didn't think about it, bro.
And of course, good for anything is his third rounds. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. So, like, I do feel like he has a lot more to say to Surf than what Surf would have to say about him. You know what I mean? But sometimes it's like that angle shit. It's like he kind of described it perfectly. It's like when you hitting me with an angle, but I'm punching your head off. You know what I'm saying? Like every fucking second. Like what can you really do sometimes? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like he's more slower paced in his material than what Surf does. So when Surf goes on, like in a big stage room, it'll just be way more, like it'll go over way more than what Cortez material would.
Yo, real quick, June. Can you ask some of our Spanish speaking viewers if just be like, yo, you know,
bro, you are funny right now.
No, I'm dead serious though. Just tell them like Cortez is coming up. He's Latino, and just ask them if they're familiar with Cortez too.
Okay, so los agentes latinos que están aquí, si ustedes están familiar con Cortez, dejen nosotros saber en los comentarios, por favor, para que sabemos que tú conoces a Cortez. Y si lo conoces a Cortez, dile a nosotros qué tú sientes de Cortez, por favor.
Yo, I told June he getting a deal after all this Spanish he been speaking. Like he getting a deal. Somebody gonna approach him like, yo, I got the motherfucking the fucking Spanglish podcast coming through. I work for Revolt TV. We offering you $100K a year to come through with that Spanglish.
I'm with it.
Do
it. Correct. Who did you pick?
I'm gonna. All right. So I think the narrative is that Cortez been kind of quiet. Cortez is locked in, and Cortez might get one over on Surf, just because of his Cortez demeanor. This is the most popular Cortez has been going into a battle, just from a URL fan standpoint, right? But I think Surf has just been incredible lately. You know what I'm saying? And I know, and like, he doesn't want to lose to Cortez because he make fun of him all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Surf will win, but Cortez will put up a valiant effort. And there's gonna be a case that maybe the battle was very, very close, and more people say that Cortez won because it will be more of like an underdog story.
Like, I see that.
You know
And quick, before you get into your next point, bro, I'm reading the comments and shit, and mad Spanish people. It's like, yo, we don't know who Cortez is.
Oh.
The fuck you gotta do with Aczino? It's like, yo, I don't know who Cortez is.
Yo, what does this say?
That's Cortez Hernandez. Asesino. He said Cortez Hernandez. Yeah, that one I know.
Who the hell is Cortez Hernandez?
I guess some nigga that from where he from. He's like, I know that nigga. He's like, I don't know Cortez.
Some nigga from my neighborhood, Cortez.
I said, he was like, yeah, that's what he's basically saying. He's like, I know Cortez Hernandez. I don't know who that nigga is. Yeah,
yo, so Cortez Hernandez is popping. That's like 3 Cortez Hernandez we got.
Right. Alex said Cortez is not in the Spanish scene out here, so we don't know him.
All right, well, tell them. Cortez, man.
Bro, chill on the tell them. Tell them.
Oh, somebody said that's Cortez Hernandez is Aczino. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's mad funny. Well, Hernando Cortez is the man who conquered Mexico. Well, you know, in 1547, the man who conquered Mexico died, and his name was Hernando Cortez. Did y'all know about this? We find out Aczino conquered Mexico with his freestyles, and then came back in his second life underneath Red Bull. Yo, hold on. Was that a Spanish comment?
Yeah.
Yo, this is terrible.
Crazy. But yo, so let's get to Kings vs. Queens real quick. Speed round, and then we out of here. Yo, this has been one of our greatest episodes. We appreciate you, June.
Absolutely.
We appreciate all the fans tuning in.
No, and make sure, tell them to follow us. Our thing is right under here to follow our stuff.
Yeah.
Mr. Brigante,
Drect. Siga a todo el mundo. Mira aquí, para la izquierda. I'm putting my finger the other way. I can't
yo, can you type June's? Can you type June's Twitter handle in the comments?
Abajo de Bishop, aquí mismo. Organized Culture se llama el podcast. Está con Bishop Brigante y Drect. Y aquí tú puedes seguirle a ellos a arroba Bishop Brigante y también a arroba Drect. En Twitter, en Instagram, en Facebook, en todas las plataformas.
Say yours too, June.
Oh yeah, en la mía es June, como el mes, JUNE_PZ. You know what I'm saying? And para los hispanos, como junio _PZ. Los letras, por favor.
Well, June, according to the stream, they know you more than Cortez now because you held it down. You know what I'm saying? They like, we already following you, son.
Nah, that's hard. That's hard.
So June be on Twitter sometimes. He was going platinum with his tweets during the event, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yo, like 600, 700 views on the fucking joint. I mean, likes or whatever. I can't ask for more, son. Like, Disaster retweeted my shit. Then Aczino, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole mob came at me afterwards. Like,
what does this say?
Pregúntale a los gringos si tienen un chicken que le dé un poco más de batería.
I can already tell
ask basically the promoters if they got more chicken, like more bread to put up to get Aczino to do more battles.
Let's see. Let's pose this. Aczino and Disaster 2-on-2 battle.
Ustedes están interesados para un 2 contra 2 con Aczino y Disaster juntos en un tipo contra otra persona, o no? ¿O tú quieres ver eso o es una idea que no le gusta?
Bro, versus Shotty P and Oxymiron.
Woo!
Shotty P y Oxymiron.
That would be the biggest battle, or Oxy and Looney.
Oh, Oxy and Looney.
Biggest battle ever.
Yo, but imagine how much subtitles would be on the screen at once. There'd be like a line for each language.
2 people say yes so far. 4 people say, oh, yes.
Oh, CC. I know what that means.
Yeah.
Team Aczino, he diz.
Yeah, Team Aczino and Diz.
So yo, if you all want to see that, go on Twitter.
Somebody just said something real. He said it's not worth it putting Cristiano and Messi on the same team. I like that analogy. Yeah.
Yo, and also, before we get into Kings vs Queens, for everybody that watch football, y'all don't watch football, y'all watch football. How did you feel when Disaster said, "We're American, we're always gonna call it football, we're always gonna call it soccer"? Was that disrespectful? You know what I'm saying? What was going on right now when Disaster said that line? Because I was wondering, I wonder if like someone gonna throw a bottle at this.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like he said that line, and then you could tell in the building the vibe was getting kind of weird. But then like he was like, "Oh, you're acting sensitive. Y'all being real sensitive." And then they kind of was like, "Yeah, you're right." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of switched up on him, and like I ain't never see that because like they were like on the verge of booing him. And then he flipped it, like, you know what I'm saying, like, y'all being sensitive, this PC culture, and they're like, yeah, you're right, and they just started spazzing. So like that was dope.
Yeah, I always said it's crazy how it reminded me of this era. Like battle rappers are like comedians, where when you get on that stage, sometimes you can say whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Or it's expected out of the culture. And a lot of people outside our culture don't understand that. Now, I wouldn't say certain shit because I feel like you got to be ready to be held accountable for your actions. But it was just crazy how Diz was saying all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And they were like, that was fire. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Mexican crowd are dope because they really, not only they stand behind Aczino, they just enjoyed the whole thing and they showed love to everyone live. So if y'all were there or y'all watching on the stream or y'all saw it when it came out later, we definitely appreciate all y'all for tuning in. And if y'all don't know, my name is Drect. I'm one of the people behind GTX.
You know what's funny is like we did the GTX card and then we did Civil War, but somehow we got right back.
It's the comments, bro. We giving the people what they want. You heard?
That's what's up.
Once again, salute to Juan Ortelli. Yo, real quick. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the great writers. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely has been a part of the scene, saluting the scene. And it's dope to get all the love from him too, because he was definitely doing his thing as far as promoting the event and just making sure everybody saw what was going on. I think Juan works for Rolling Stone. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely dope to have him just a part of this and helping promote and everything.
Shout out to Juan Ortelli.
Right.
Let's get
see him when we go down there. So yeah, Kings vs Queens.
Let's get to this.
Yeah.
Jack Boy Main first. I don't even want to talk about that battle. It's weird.
No, hold on. No, we got to talk. So hold on. Jack Boy Main, First Lady Flames are boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife, whatever they are, but they live together and they are together.
My girl beats me in a battle. I'm kicking her out.
No, but here's the thing, though. Someone asked me earlier, how do I feel who's going to win? And I said, if it was a regular battle, I say Jack Boy. But all Lady Flames gotta be like, I'll be cleaning the raisin stripes out of your drawers, and that. She hit him with lines like that. It's over.
Who you pick? Let's do this rapido.
I got
rapido, June.
I got Jack Boy Main cleared, man. You know what I mean?
Same.
Oh, so you think he's gonna try to destroy his girl's career?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He better.
He got to.
All right. So we got DNA versus Official. I take DNA, and I think 2-1. I think Official is gonna make a comeback. People are gonna start loving her again. But I think DNA, just like we said with Sharon earlier, the intangibles. Official can't respond to them freestyles, and I don't know if she's gonna be able to set a trap like that.
I got DNA 3-0.
I got DNA.
I think Official gonna get the first round. Is she gonna come out, have the momentum, and DNA?
Not if she goes first.
I still take Official.
You gotta win that coin toss, because if DNA goes second, she ain't winning that first. She ain't winning a round.
He ain't winning a round. Yeah, I see that too.
All right. So Charlie Clips versus Yoshi G. I say the only way Yoshi G. I don't think she has a chance to win, but she has the chance to make it mad entertaining if she plays back in to the character that she created.
Yeah.
If she tries to just outbar him and do what she did at Chrome 23, no. Yes. But if she plays into the character and makes it a fun battle, it's going to be one of the great battles of the year.
I really want Yoshi G to do well in this battle. I want this to be her career-defining moment where she's, that's it. She takes off from here.
Clips is too dangerous, bro. He's in the upper 2% of dangerous.
He's
very dangerous
at this point.
A-Verb.
I got 3-0. But like you said, I hope Yoshi makes it competitive.
Right.
I'm rooting for her. You know what I'm saying? I know her from Atlanta Battle Rap. Shout out to ABR. But back in the day, I seen her come up and shit, so I want to see her do good. But do I think she's gonna win? No. I got clips clear 3-0. She can fuck with him on any night, any level.
All right, A-Verb and KCJ. I think that here's my thing, right? I think the way A-Verb was performing last year, KCJ might could have snuck one on him. But I think A-Verb, what I just saw, mixed with, I don't think KCJ is the right opponent to have the conversation that A-Verb wants to have. Like, I wish they just did A-Verb in my verse after all the shit they were talking back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Because I think as a lyricist, my verse, it just would have been a different conversation, right? I feel like A-Verb is going to win this one because I don't think KCJ is going to, her pen is going to go to the depth that needs to go to have that Kevin Samuels-esque conversation and rebuttal with A-Verb that he want to have.
I can't lie, bro. I don't see, out of any of these matches, I don't see any of the ladies winning. I just don't see it. Like, if these guys are on their A game, it's going to be a very long night for the ladies.
All right. But with that being said, Susurf lost to a lady last time he faced one, and he lost one bad. He got beaten to submission. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He lost to 40 bars, but now he got Vixen and Assassin.
And Vixen's a killer.
Vixen beat DNA.
Vixen's a killer. That's going to be a tough one.
Is Susurf going to have enough bars, even though he's focused on Cortez, to do that battle? Is he going to mail it in?
Oh, wait, but he's not battling her no more. It's Rock and Vixen.
Oh, yeah, I'm bugging. Yes. Oh, look, no, listen. All I got to say is this. Tay-Rock versus C3.
Right.
Oh, my God. Yo, I thought C3 was going to beat Tay-Rock. I was one of the only people like, yo, I don't know. I think C3 is one of the ones. She can freestyle. She'll do some DNA. Dog. That was the night that I was like, all right, bro. Like, Tay-Rock got it. Like, oh, my God. I think it got worse. It got worse for Vixen.
I think so, too.
Marketing-wise, it's great she get her name out there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want subtitles.
June, please just tell everybody the guys are battling.
You forgot about our Spanish people. Hold on. Estoy aquí para ustedes. No te apures, okay? I haven't gone nowhere, all right? So
just tell them that we don't think any of the girls are going to win.
Okay, so que están diciendo ellos es que ellos no creen que ninguno de las mujeres van a ganar a los hombres, a los machos. Tenemos un card que va a ser los hombres con las damas y van a ser ellos dos juntos haciendo la batalla. Y estamos diciendo ahora A-Verb que va a ganar y también diciendo ahora que estamos hablando de Vixen y Vixen va a hacer contra con Tay-Rock y estamos diciendo que Tay-Rock lo va a ganar a Vixen cada tres rondas. All right, yeah, go ahead. They caught him.
Good job. Geechi Gotti versus Jazz the Rapper.
Hold on. So we all got Rock being Vixen?
Yeah. Well, I mean, look. I mean, yo, if anybody on this card could win,
it's Vixen.
It's Vixen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'll give her that. I'll give her that credit. You know what I'm saying?
She'll make it the most competitive.
Exactly.
I don't know why this look funny, but I just put it on the screen. SQ Papo. I ain't never heard no one say
SK,
that.
like S, like you see a Q is K. You know what I'm saying? K. You know what I'm saying? SK Papo se las escribe machín.
Que lo que es.
If you see that J-A.
Oh, that's a laugh.
Ha.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So I mean, I'm trying to see what he meant, but he's basically saying like you wrote something small, matching, like means like more little. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't really clear what you're saying. If somebody wanna comment on below, go ahead.
Yeah, if you know what machine escribe, ja. I mean, haha.
Somebody said men versus women. Yeah, stop fucking with me.
Yeah, this. I'm crying. Yo, listen, 2022 in the US, we're not doing that. We not doing that. You know
Progression.
what I'm saying?
How do you say progression?
Progresaniano.
Progresión. You gotta say
Yeah,
with accent.
Progression.
Progresión.
Progression.
I said it with a Venezuelan inflection. My fault. So, all right. So basically, last battle, Jazz and Geechi. This is what I have to say about this.
Sean Sirianni's here, yo. That's what's up.
I feel like Jazz has.
Yo, Sean
Organize the comments. Organize the comments, bro. All right. Organize.
Yo, this guy said I'm corny, man. Fuck out of here. What I said I was corny.
Oh man.
Yo, Sean Sirianni.
I know in them they kind of translated more that last comment. It says that it means that he writes his rhymes very well. All right, cool.
All right, so check this out, right? Something, and I want you to translate this too, June. So yeah. I think the Jazz the rapper, and make sure they know that this is the same Geechi that just battled.
Okay.
Right before Aczino and Disaster. So
okay, so estamos hablando ahora de Jazz the rapper, que ella es de Brooklyn, Nueva York. Ella es una mujer y ella va a hacer una batalla ahora con el Geechi Gotti. Geechi Gotti es el mismo que estaba en el scene con nosotros, que estaba en la batalla con Kitchen Clean. So Geechi Gotti ahora vas a hacer una batalla con la mujer, Jazz the rapper, en el URL Kings versus Queens.
All right, so Jazz is, as far as all the female battlers go, she's the most poised. I feel like she consistently takes the best strategy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what if she takes the clean approach?
And she's adaptable. You know what I'm saying? And she's going, like, regardless of what Geechi does, Jazz is going to get mad reaction.
Yo, what if she thugs out, though? What if Jazz thugs it the fuck out against Geechi Gotti?
Oh, like she come dressed like a blood or something?
Not even just that. Like, it's the most aggressive, disrespectful Jazz the rapper we've ever seen.
No, she's gonna do that.
Nah,
all Jazz have to do is start the Jazz. It's on you, nigga. You's a bitch. It's
over. I'm saying, like,
yeah, that's cheat code.
Yeah.
Yo, real quick, because somebody in Spanish asked a question.
Okay. Which one?
It's Diego Ramirez. So he basically asking, he said, cuando Aczino rapea, se le entendía todo, había buena pronunciación, o sea, daba a entender. So what he's saying, but he's asking, when Aczino rapped in English, were we able, as Americans, to understand him and to did we respect what he was saying, basically?
Yeah, it was fire. You tell him what we said about the intro, about the tomato.
Yeah. So que está diciendo Diego es que a ellos les gustaron mucho los palabras de Aczino, y el tomato parte en el primer ronda que a él le gustó mucho, y eso fue algo que tú sabes, Aczino hizo muy bien en el idioma de inglés. So estaba muy impresionado con Aczino, y sí, la gente que habla inglés, ellos sí lo podían entender a Aczino. He tenido un acento, un chin que tú podías oír, pero él hizo muy bien, muy impresionado. All right, cool.
So also, your man want to see everybody from Mexico battle everyone we got. Tutti versus Lux, Papo versus Shotgun Shirt, Teorema versus Geechi. I don't know who they are, but let us know in the comments. The Vicente, the battles that he put out, who wins these joints, right? Does Papo beat Suge? Does Tutti beat Lux? And does Teorema beat Geechi? I want to know, because if they can smoke them, I got. Matter of fact, I'm screenshotting this and I'm putting this out. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to know. I'm gonna pose that question.
I agree with Links.
So, what did Link say? Oh, clean 2-1. Yes. Well, that's what they said. So.
Yeah, Khalifa joint. Yeah, that was funny. When he was like, you know what rhymes with disaster? He's like, Mia Khalifa with 20 dicks after. Yeah, that was dope.
Yo, so yes, we know they are Latin freestylers. I'm just saying who would win because I don't know what they're saying in Spanish. I just want to know if y'all think they could come over here and do what Aczino did and go against our best guys. So yeah, but Jazz, like we were saying, Jazz has impeccable strategy. She's going to have an extra edge because people aren't going to be expecting a female to get up in Geechi's face and talk that shit like that. And I think that but see, it's hard because I would say honestly, Jazz could sneak a win in, but Geechi is the most effective direct battler. You know what I'm saying? He goes straight for the jugular. He doesn't let up. We saw what he did against Mike P. And the biggest thing about Geechi battling Jazz is not only does Jazz get to say a bunch of stuff that she's never said before because she hasn't battled a dude yet, but Geechi gets to take all that energy he has directed straight towards a female and say all type of stuff that we have never even heard him say. And who has the advantage on that part?
Y'all want me to go first? I feel like Jazz is one of the most strategic battlers on earth, period, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, her whole approach and shit, the way she comes at battles, and, like, she always wins battles we think she's going to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, we seen, like shout out to Gaddis. You know, that's the homegirl. You know what I'm saying? But we seen what happened with Gaddis and shit in URL last joint. You know what I'm saying? And Jazz had performance of the night over a lot of dudes. You know what I'm saying? That night. You know what I mean? So it goes back to, you know, what I just told Bishop when I said, you know, if there's a girl that I think that could win on the card, I correct myself. I would have to say it's Jazz, bro. Like, you know, because she doesn't lose, period. You know what I'm saying? And Geechi, that's why this battle is so good, though, because he don't lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've just now talked about, like, him losing possibly the clean. But prior to that, when's the last time you said Geechi lost the battle? You know what I'm saying? So this one is up in the air for me. I got a 2-1 either way in like a classic joint, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's my opinion on it, bro.
June did all that talking to say either way. Somebody's scared. Put that bet up, June. You didn't want to put it on Brooklyn versus Boston. What we gonna do? Put that bet up on Jazz, June.
I might as well, bro. I'll give it to Jazz 2-1 Brooklyn. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
I might have to take that bet.
Come on.
What's up, Bishop?
I'll take that bet. I got Geechi Gotti. He's gonna smoke her boots.
Smoke. So June, real quick, because we're gonna do our outro. Just let them know that you had Jazz winning. Me and Bishop. I had Geechi 2-1. He got Geechi 3-0. Let them know to check that out. Let them know. Follow GTX. Follow all of us, including yourself, on social media. You got it. You know what to do. You know this time. You understood this time.
Ya, mira, tenemos el Jazz y Geechi Gotti que estamos hablando. Yo tengo Jazz ganando 2-1. Drect tienes, what was your prediction one more time?
2-1 Geechi.
2-1 Geechi Gotti, 2-1. Y Bishop también tienes Geechi Gotti ganando a Jazz 2-1. Y queremos que ustedes follow a GTX también nosotros en Twitter. Can you give me the full Twitter? Is it at GTX Battles?
GTX Battles, yeah.
Okay, so seguimos a GTX Battles, así es BATTLES, eso es como tú lo pones en inglés, no es batallas, es battles.
And tell them to come here every Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Y venga todos los miércoles a las 6 de la tarde. Tenemos Drect y Bishop Brigante que tú lo vas a ver hablando por diferentes tópicos en battle rap. Son buena gente mía, tú sabes. A mí soy June Peace otra vez. Me encuentras en el June_PZ. En Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, en cualquier lado, en cualquier lugar. And yeah, anything else, brothers?
That's it, man. June, you are the GOAT.
June, you got to be here next Wednesday. June's got to be here next Wednesday.
Man, y'all do have a lot more new Spanish fans, man, to capitalize off of this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Man, thank y'all, brothers, man. I can't thank y'all enough, man. You know, I'll be tuning in with y'all, man.
Gracias to everybody in the chat as well.
Gracias a todo el mundo en el chat, ya tú sabes.
Take the mirror down in Spanish, Bishop. Say it.
I forgot how to do it.
Baja tu espejo. Nah.
Baja tu espejo.
Y'all already know.
He just had you say something wild pause and you didn't even know.
Go put that avocado oil on Verb, bro.
Yo, there's gonna be mad comments like "El pause."
Shout out to Anna Christina. Just now she just wrote, "As a Mexican, I feel so excited listening to you guys talking great things about Aczino. Much love, much love."
Anna, tell Anna that we're gonna talk about Aczino every Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Every Wednesday, the Aczino hour. We're changing it. It's not organized.
Cada miércoles, la hora de Aczino.
Yeah.
Tienen que venir a hablar de él. Venga, todos los miércoles, no te olvidas, a las 6 de la tarde, 6 o'clock p.m., ya we're in Eastern time. All right?
Yo,
This guy,
hora de Aczino y amigos. Appreciate
You know what?
Kelly, appreciate you, bro.
Legend, bro.
Number love.
Man, y'all brothers have a good night, all right?
All right, you too, Jim.
Thank you.
All right, man.
So Bishop, that might be our greatest show.
I think so.
Remember the talk that we had about the thumbnail and the titles before a couple hours before?
Mm-hmm.
I think we did it. Everyone was engaged. Salute to all of our weekly people that are always tuned in. Me and Bishop in these upcoming weeks got to get together and just talk about expanding the show.
I know whose fake account that is too. That's doing all that hatred. I know who you are. I know who you are.
Yeah, Bishop is a whole Mountie out here.
I know who you are.
Catch you.
But now you're never coming back.
So look, we appreciate everybody that tunes in every single week.
Thank you.
Every single week. You know what I'm saying? Twiz, Mike P, you know, a lot of you guys. And thank you for all the new fans turning in today. Thank you for all the fans tuning in because you watched the stream. We're interested in talking about the Aczino battle, Wildcat, you know what I'm saying, Eduardo, Sunday Venom, you know what I'm saying, Christopher Elmwood.
Yo, let me
Ernesto, salute to all you guys.
Don't shout that guy. No, that's that fake account. That's that.
I didn't know. He said be in show. But he said Dwayne show.
No, that was somebody else, not him.
Oh, okay. Well, forget him.
That's the cornball.
Love the rest of y'all.
Yo, hold on. Let me answer this. Wildcat. What do I think of the Rolling Loud Toronto show? What I think is, shout out to Twiz. What I think is, day one should have been headlined by Belly. Day two should have been headlined by The Weeknd. Day three should have been headlined by Drake. However, I'm happy that there's a lot of Toronto acts on the cards. I don't know if I'm excited for, the three headlines. I don't think Dave. That's not a headliner in Toronto. Future's a headliner, but I would have liked, I think Drake will probably pop out for that one pause. And I think Belly or The Weeknd should have been headlining on that card. So that's my opinion. That's what I think. But I think it'll be a good weekend for a lot of up-and-coming Toronto acts to get discovered and get seen on a big, big stage like that. So hopefully it sells out and hopefully it's incredible. I just would have liked to see the leaders of our country headlining these shows because they can. The Weeknd, Belly, and Drake. That's my.
So word. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate everyone. Yo, Vicente, thank you for tuning in, man. You put us on to some game about Latin America. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. Hopefully you tune in next week. Salute to everyone who commented. And we out. Yo, organize the culture, man.
Organizing the culture, one episode at a time.
I'm rolling my R's while I do this. You already know what it is.
Yo, my name is Bishop Brigante. This is my co-defendant. Drect. Hold on. If you think what's up. What is this cornball? Yo, this guy's a cornball.
Yo, you don't even have to respond to it.
You're right. Yo. Much love, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.